Salute. All my generals, all my lions, all my real men, all my queens, all my princesses, all my lionesses. Y'all already know what it is. It's lions and men. Let's get into it. If y'all see me looking around, it's because it's wild days out here. I love that shit though, because it's like I went from projects and roaches, train stations and tenements with rats to deers in my backyard. You heard? I think I could live with that. Now, this right now is breaking news also. Completely different individual, completely different situation compared to the whole Blue Boy shit. And with the Blue Boy situation, everybody, know what I mean, needs to literally just like, where's the public outcry? Feel me? I don't hear none of these celebrities talking about it. I haven't seen no video footage of it. I haven't even seen it in the news. I can't even find Baby's weed dispensary online. And I was looking. I'm like, yo, what's this? Is like everything else but that. So it's kind of weird. Like, where nobody's talking about this. This is a notoriously known figure, but nobody's talking about it, right? So check it out, though. So, you know I'm in tune with a lot of dudes just on the island still. Like, literally, right? Some of them went up north. Salute to the feds. Salute to my twin Bishop, you know what I mean? From Brooklyn, one of the Brooklyn Knights, you know what I mean? My dude got hit with that gun charge, that slammed me with the 50-shot extendo. Like, that's crazy. Like, dudes ain't playing out there, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, he got hit with another 7. You know what I mean? Salute to him. You know, definitely holding a couple of dudes down. Yo, if you ain't got no JPay in your account and you rock with dudes that was in prison, or you know somebody that's in prison and you ain't got a JPay, you use a cornball. I mean, get off my live. Don't look at none of my content, because you're not one of those individuals that even deserve to be listening to me speak. Because when I talk because I lived it, and at the same time, I'm there for the ones that was there for me. If I can't find them, if I can't talk to them, if I can't reach out to them, guess what? I got you. I'm not balling, you know what I'm saying? But I'm way off. I'm way better off than a lot of other people, you feel me? And at the end of the day, I'm going to take care of mine. You know what I'm saying? I am my brother's keeper, you feel me? So check this out. I get a phone call, right, from my son Pops, right? Pops is in the same building as K Flock, right? So according to my son Pops, right, who is homie, you know what I mean? Dudes was in the infirmary, right? And dudes was in the infirmary for whatever reason, and K Flock came through. Now, when he came through, he was escorted, I heard, because I asked certain questions. I'm like, yo, isn't he like in PC? So he still is in PC, you know what I mean? And I believe he's in the same facility as Blue Boy now. Ain't that son? Because I believe K Flock is West Facility, and I think Blue Boy's in West Facility too. So anyway, so according to what I heard, at the end of the day, Flock was up in there for whatever reason, I don't know. The Trinis got a whole green light on him, right? This ain't on, I don't think this is the first time or the second time that he had altercations already. So this might be maybe like the 3rd or 4th. I don't know. I don't know every time that he gets into something. Only, you know, when somebody randomly reaches out, you know, and hits me up, because my phone number was posted all over Rikers Island, like literally. I got randoms calling me, yo, Chulo, I want to do an interview, boom, boom. But most of these dudes, they don't, you know, they only on the phone for a certain amount of time. You know, so I gotta line shit up. You know, they need to call me at a certain time, but you know, we still got things in the works. But that's besides the point. So K Flock got into a situation with the trinitarios, and according to what I heard, it was basically just K Flock on his own, and it was like three trinitarios that was in the infirmary. You know, they started talking their little shit to him, and it popped off in the infirmary. It popped off. And it got ugly, I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard he was leaking. You know what I mean? I heard they did him dirty. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly. I'm gonna lead this off by saying allegedly. Pops ain't knowing gonna be lying though, so I'm pretty 99.9% sure that it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because Pops ain't gonna lie, and Pops was there. He said, yo, I saw with my own eyes, true. Yo, they had him folded like a beach chair, real talk. That's what he said now, like I said. It's allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there physically. I mean, to watch. Everybody, yo, I'm doing like that because I got a runny nose, not because I sniff, all right? Smart asses. Dudes like, yo, dude. I got a runny nose, man. I got a little under the weather, but I'm fine. But this weather's beautiful out here. So you already see how I'm giving it up. It's really nice out here. But yo, so that's basically what I heard from Pops. Pops was like, yo, listen, he came down there with his mean little bit diddy bop, and K Flock was like ice grilling everybody in the infirmary. He said, Pop said that when K Flock came into the infirmary, the way that he was walking and looking at everybody in the infirmary made Pop start laughing. Real talk, that's what he told me. Like, yo, he came in here like he was the Terminator. Like, he came in there looking at everybody, ice grilling everybody in there on some gangster shit, right? And then, went about his business. Whoever he had to go, I mean, in one of the pens, I think they put him in. So he put him in one of the pens. And while they put him in the pens, the Trini dudes, the trinitarios, that was sitting waiting their turn. Now I mean, by Pops and all that, the homie that called me, they was basically plotting and scheming already. Like, yo, oye, cuando in Spanish, obviously, cuando salga de la celda, vamos a hacer esto, vamos. Basically, translate to y'all is basically when he get out that cell. Now I mean, we gonna pop on him because that's the only time they could get him. Now I mean, is when he get out the cell. Because 9 times out of 10, that boy is he's on lockdown. Now I mean, but what is it, the West facility or HDM? No, not HDM. West facility is where the hospital was at, right? Yeah, so it's West facility. So that jail was designed different than any other jail that you could ever possibly have been in. I mean, I only was there briefly, but it's mad different. There's nothing like, there's no other building like that because it's like a hospital. It's a lot of Pepsi glass cells. They got TVs in your cells, phone in your cell. It's different, right? At least when I passed through. I know probably maybe they downgraded or upgraded, whatever the case may be, but it's very isolated, so it's hard to get to you. So when they cracked his cell, when he had to go see the nurse or the doctor for whatever reason it is, I have no idea. They rushed him, boom, and they jumped him. I mean, they jumped him, and according to my source, Pops, they did him dirty. They had him folded. They had him folded in the corner type shit, like bang bang, like folded, where he couldn't even get no swings off. Not that he was, kitty cat or nothing like that. Know what I mean? Because I asked him like, yo, what, he was sore? He's like, nah, he just started taking too many hits. He couldn't swing. He was swinging, he was fighting, but he got hit hard, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up folding. Now, I asked son, like, yo, did he get shot? He's like, nah, it was all just hands and feet. So, you know what I mean? That's what's going on in Rikers Island right now, y'all. Ain't nothing changed, man, in Rikers Island, other than there's a lot of cameras everywhere capturing everything. Other than that, it's still a very violent facility, and it goes down. You can't hide from dudes. And that's what got me a little, concerned about Blue Boy situation, because I already know what type of time he is. I remember when I went to the island last year, October, when I was finishing my finally finishing off my papers and all that. I was only there 30 days, bro. And it was a couple of situations where I had to really calm down and keep my composure, because I had to think for others. You know what? You know what I mean? I'm gonna give that to y'all. That's going to be another Snapple fact for y'all on my shorts. Go check out the shorts. I'm definitely dropping some jewels. But at the end of the day, I was going through. When I felt it, bro, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God, I'm back in here. The same day that I hit Rikers Island, I seen a big 6'4" transsexual get slapped in the face with a glizzy. I swear to God on everything I love. It was crazy. I talked about this, bro. The glizzy was like this. And the tranny was talking tough shit to the COs because he didn't want to go to cell. The glizzy just slapped him in the face. Bah! Yo, you can't make this up. And I'm in my mind like this because he started threatening everybody that was in the cell with me, because it was somebody that was in the cell with me. They got put on a crash dummy move and grabbed his francs that he had for lunch and flung it at the homo thug, because that's what he basically was, and it caught him right in the face. Bam! Yes, it was. He said, "You stabbed me in the..." Yo, but anyway, my point is, that's what I saw my first day, bro. I could imagine what he saw already, man. I could imagine where his mindset is at. And I know he's a strong, minded individual. And K-Flock, I know that, he is strong minded. He's new to this, I'm saying? You still a baby. You learning as you go, bro. And I wish you could see this. I wish I could talk to you. But you learning. You're going to learn as you go, I'm saying? And at the end of the day, there's certain things you don't do and there's certain ways that you don't move. But there's no handbook on how to, do a bid. That's why these videos is out here for y'all. For those that unfortunately ended up getting incarcerated and putting yourself in predicaments where y'all in Rikers Island, yeah, check my videos, man. Because you can learn a lot from it. It's educational, bro. And it actually, hopefully paints an image of you where you don't want to do what you want to do. Because I want to ask y'all this. First question. These are for all those that's gangbanging or thinking of gangbanging. I want you to look in the mirror, right? And when you look in the mirror, I want you to ask yourself honestly, you about that life? Are you really about that life? Do you really think it's in you to snatch somebody's soul eventually? And then the second question is, do you want that life? Because with that life comes nothing but sacrifice, bro. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up where I was at. I'm going to leave it on that note, man. Salute the K-Flock's family. Now, I hope that this is rumors again. I'm pretty sure that, it's not. So 9 times out of 10, you probably going to start hearing about it, but you heard it here first. It's your boy LIONS&MEN. Let's get it. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Or hit me on Instagram, Lions_N_man. Hit the shares too. Let's get these subs up. Let's start letting LIONS&MEN voice be all over the place. It's your boy King Chulo. Let's go.